I'm a mixed traffic engine. That means coaches and trucks. But you bump some silly milk tankers once, and suddenly you're confined to rotten goods trains.
Ah, James, just the engine I was looking for. I have good news and bad news.
What's the good news, sir?
I've decided it's time we got you out of the yard.
Oh, sir, gladly. That will be a nice change. What's the bad news then, sir?
I'm putting you in charge of supply trains. We're going to be restoring the old station and branch line by the lake.
Why would that be bad news?
Because I've been your controller long enough to know your real feelings about these sort of jobs. Cheerio.
The station by the lake had been abandoned long ago. James didn't like taking the supply trains there. There was something odd. He just couldn't put his buffers on, but he didn't dare mention it to Gordon or Henry. He hid his discomfort in complaints.
Rotten branch line, rotten old station. Waste of time, if you ask me.
Oh, we didn't ask you, actually.
It's only natural Sir Topham Hatt would have chosen you for it. You wouldn't last a week doing our jobs.
Well, he only chose me because you two are too fat for the branch line. Those rails would break the moment you set your wheels on them.
The term is big, not fat. Thank you.
And after that little stunt with the milk tankers, Sir Topham Hatt probably doesn't trust you to be back on the main line. No wonder he's tucking you away on some insignificant little disused line,
Now you listen here, Henry.
Oh, pipe down. I don't have time for your nonsense. I've got the kipper to pull, and unless you'd like to be up early to take it instead, I'd suggest that you quiet down.
The next evening, the men were working late. James sat impatiently, waiting for them to finish.
We're almost finished at the station for tonight, James. We just need to take some of the supplies down to the viaduct before we head back.
If I must. Oh, working this late shouldn't be allowed.
We're all set, so you can quit your complaining. Take us home now.
Good riddance.
Whoa, James! Halt!
I'm not a horse, you know. What's the matter now?
It's a bit strange. I swore we shut off all the lights. I don't much appreciate my men playing games on the worksite. You've got some explaining to do.
Sir? We're all here.
Okay, James, take us back, now.
You don't need to tell me twice.
A ghost? Really? Why do you waste our time with this nonsense, James?
It's not nonsense. Ask the workmen.
Who were probably tired after a long day and seeing things in the night. Honestly, James.
I know what I saw. That line is cursed, I tell you, and I'm not going down it again.
And he didn't. Neither did the workmen. A new crew was chosen for the restoration work, and Sir Topham Hatt was now in need of a new engine to take the trains. It came as a shock to the one he chose.
Preposterous!
What?
I already have enough work to do, and now I have to do yours, all because of some ghost malarkey.
It is not malarkey. Besides, it's not like I made Sir Topham Hatt choose you, so don't get cross with me.
I have every right to be cross with you. Next thing you know, you won't want to come out of the sheds because the sun's too bright. Really, James.
Thank you for helping me tidy up around here, James.
Better than being stuck in the sheds with Thing Green and Thing Blue. I'm telling you, Edward, I know what I saw. The workmen can back me up. What more proof do they want? That station is haunted, no doubt about it.
You know I never shy away from a good ghost story, James, but ghosts aren't real. There's surely an explanation for what you saw.
I'd like someone to spell it out for me then.
I may not be able to solve your mystery, but I think we can at least teach Henry a lesson. Good evening, Henry.
A good evening is when you're sleeping soundly in your berth while other engines do the work they're supposed to, Edward. I'm meant to be up early, not out late. Oh, and for goodness sake, how does anyone get any rest with all these owls hooting? Ooh.
They're hooting for a reason, you know.
Oh, and why, pray tell, is that?
Some say a bad omen. Others say a warning. I can tell you that when the owls hear hoot, a mist rolls in. There's a legend that when the mist's about, there's a ghost about too. You take care on that old line, Henry.
Ah, you've been hanging around with James for a little too long, Edward. You're starting to crack too. Oh, stupid bird. Owls, mist, ghosts. Edward's going soft in the boiler. There isn't any mist.
But Henry was wrong.
What could that be?
That looks like an amber lamp. Proceed with caution. Who's there?
Well, if we could get moving now, please. Come on, it doesn't do us any good just to sit here. Beware the viaduct. No one said anything about the viaduct, did they?
Not that I recall. And look! The gates are closed. And the signal's red.
And there's a fireman's coat.
But where is its owner?
Look! Ghosts! Oh, Edward was right.
Something very suspicious is going on here. I think it'd be best if we headed back for the evening.
So do I.
Hey, close call with that viaduct last night. Some points failed before the bridge. Could have been a nasty accident for you.
Oh, thank goodness. But who warned us?
Eventful night?
No. Quite the opposite, in fact. Only a spot of bother up at the viaduct. I don't know what all your fuss was about. That silly old branch isn't haunted in the slightest. It's quite lovely at night, I think.
Right.
Well, old boy, looks like everything's cleared up at the viaduct. We'll take our train back along the old line tonight.
Oh, yes. Why not? Oh, okay, Henry, okay. Calm night, cool breeze, nothing out of sorts. I hope.
Oh boy, that was a good one.
Well, what's this, lads? Is old Henry spooked?
He sure is.
Gordon got him good.
Oh, be quiet, you silly trucks. I am not scared. And what are you doing here? Don't you have anything better to do?
I wish I had something better to do. I was ordered to bring more trucks for your train.
More trucks, but that's far too many.
And there's reason number 2 for why I'm here. Get a move on. I don't want to stare at your ugly tender all night.
Then push. You're just extra weight at this point.
I don't know where's the person that pushes the gates. I don't know where he is.
Unknown to the engines, the gates by the station mysteriously closed by themselves, and the signal went red.
Faster, there's a ghost about!
No, wait! Stop! Stop!
What's going on?
Then there was trouble.
Wow, boy, stop! Stop! We're gonna hit! We're gonna hit!
Oh, curse this old branch slide. Nothing but trouble happens whenever I come down here.
Cursed is the right word. But I thought you said nothing happened the other night you came down.
Well,
Shush!
Don't shush me, okay, when I'm trying to give you answers.
Be quiet,
Don't
Henry.
shush
Don't
me,
you hear that
okay,
sound?
I'm
Listen.
trying to answer.
Oh, dear.
James, what's that?
Do you think I'd be so nervous if I knew?
I hope it's not the ghost.
I thought you didn't believe in ghosts.
I lied.
Old Bailey appeared out of the fog on a pump trolley, and he was none too pleased with what he found.
I tried to warn you about this mess, but no, nobody listens to kooky old Bailey now, do they?
Sorry about that, sir. It could have been a lot worse had we not tried to stop it all, so thank you. Is there anything we can do to repay you?
Now that you mention it, I would like to operate that old station again. And I promise I will not spook you fellows again. Ladies, gentlemen, and engines, it gives me great pleasure to declare this station open. And here to christen it is the friendliest, ghost this island has ever known.
I suppose I owe you an apology, James. I shouldn't have been so rude.
And I suppose I can forgive you. Or maybe I shouldn't.
Don't be so smug. You were still wrong about there being a ghost.
Aren't you boys tired of all this ghost malarkey by now?
More than happy to put it to rest, sir. How long have you been lurking around the station anyway? You could have said hello to the workmen and I the first night we came.
What is this you speak of?
Surely you remember. You scared the daylights out of us.
And out of me, the night before the crash. Beware the viaducts and all that.
You're talking out of your tenders, boys. The night of your accident was the first time I'd been out of this part of the island for years.
What fun for our friends Henry and James. After all that, you'd have thought they'd seen a ghost. Bubbling boilers! There's a ghost! And stuff. And he's really angry. I just want Sir Topham Hatt to be proud of me. Alright, this concludes my endeavor into voice acting. Something that isn't an A3 of LNER Origin. Please note in the future that I have a wide range of vocal talent, and that I demand fair treatment, satisfaction, and above all, equal pay to women. God, I hate women. Furthermore, in addition to that, I am happy to announce that I am taking over as Gordon for the show. I got a phone call from good old Keith Wickham, Keithy Wicks himself, the other day, who confirmed my appointment. It was white smoke coming out of the chimney at Hit, so the torch has been passed. I am Gordon. Stop. Now I'm just dragging this out. I'm so sorry. Not really.